CAR Caribbean Auto Resource, located at 5270B North State Road 7 in the city of North Lauderdale. We have a program built for tax time. Our program includes $500 minimum down payment, cash or trade-in. Qualifies after 30 days on the job. $1,600 minimum income. Units up to 13-year-old. Mileage up to 150,000. Yes, everyone's approved. That's Caribbean Auto Resource. Once again located at 5270B North State Road 7 in the city of North Lauderdale. You can contact us by phone at 954-399-3787 or 954-557-9907. Don't forget about our referral program. Refer a friend and earn from $50 up to $200. Yes, it's true. I ask these questions a lot of times, so if you have been wondering, yes, we finance people who don't have a driver's license. Beacon score does not matter. One of my dealer closed a deal on the 383 Beacon. Good credit, bad credit, any credit, you're approved. Don't ask me how they do it. Just know that it's done. It's Caribbean Auto Resource. Call them today and you'll be driving in minutes. It's time to stop dreaming and start driving.
Out of my dreams, into my car.
Merciless. Oh, nothing. Let no be mercy, me not get it back yet. This war rate when I get. And then so me give away me pity. Destroy your city. Check say you choke me and make.
Hi, this is Julie, and I'm the host of the new show, The Truly Julie Experience. You can catch me every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Flexx FM Radio and also on our website at flexfm.online. That's www.flexxfm.online. Again, that's The Truly Julie Experience coming to you every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. You can catch us on all our social media at Flexx FM Radio and again on our website at flexfm.com.
She look me right in my eye and tell me she this a full time. She me very that hot sexy look.
It's time for Caribbean News, covering current events from around the world, regionally and locally, with Sean Garrity on this station. It's news the Caribbean can use. And now, the details. Holy Trinity High gets a Jamaican $2 million intervention boost. Holy Trinity High School in Kingston, Jamaica got a massive boost to its academic intervention program with a $2 million Jamaican donation from the PricewaterhouseCoopers. The donation included 7 desktops, 30 tablets, and 100 access keys to literacy training software. Over the last 6 years, the Academic Intervention Program, or AIP, which began as a simple pull-out exercise to identify and assist students reading below the required high school level, has evolved into a tailored curriculum with designated staff. The specialized attention from the program has significantly impacted the development of the selected students. Still, it is more complex than what meets the eye. According to Gail Moore, partner and environment leader at PwC Jamaica, investments in non-traditional institutions such as the Holy Trinity High School are crucial to equitable nation building. Immigrant IDs to be issued in Miami-Dade and Broward. Miami-Dade County, home to many Caribbean nationals, will soon issue immigrant IDs to migrants living in the country illegally and others who don't have identification. The plan, proposed by Mayor Daniela Levine-Cava, passed by a 7-2 vote on Tuesday. When she was a Miami-Dade commissioner, Levine-Cava unsuccessfully proposed community IDs modeled on other North Carolina and Virginia municipalities. In 2021, a year after becoming mayor, she placed it back on the agenda. Levine-Cava and others who supported the proposal noted that immigrants struggle to access COVID-19 tests and vaccines because of the ID requirement. They also noted that the IDs would enable immigrants to use library resources, local recreational facilities, and storm shelters and provide them with the necessary identification to return to their homes after evacuating during hurricanes or fires. In entertainment, Popcorn reveals name of the new album. As dancehall artist Popcorn inches closer to the release of his newest album, he has revealed that the title will be Great Is He, Great Is Me. He made the official announcement in a caption via his social media account on Monday night, alongside photos of himself sitting atop an ATV. He was, however, tight-lipped about the release date and the number of tracks. The Dunreach DJ's last project was Fixtape, which dropped in August of 2020 under the OVO Sound label. The 19-track set featured Drake, Twice, French Montana, Party Next Door, and Preem, as well as a host of elite dancehall acts including Jada Kingdom, Styler G, Tommy Lee Sparta, Massacre, Dane Ray, and Francis One. In business, CVS forecasts COVID vaccine business to drop, shares fall. CVS Health Corporation on Wednesday said it expected a 70 to 80% drop in the number of COVID-19 vaccines its drugstores will administer this year, and said 2022 profit would be driven by its health insurance and pharmacy benefit management business. This report by Chris Dignam.
Seeking Alpha's The Weekend Bite. This week with JP Morgan's Chief Global Strategist, Dr. David Kelly. Seeking Alpha. Be a
Shares of CVS sank on Wednesday after the drugstore operator reiterated rather than raise its earnings forecast for this year, despite posting profit that beat expectations. CVS Health benefited from higher demand for COVID-19 vaccines and at-home tests due to the Omicron variant. It administered more than 20 million vaccines across the U.S. during the quarter, a significant jump from the previous quarter. CVS made around $4 billion in extra revenue from providing vaccines and tests in 2021, but has warned that demand for them will wane this year. The company's CFO said on the earnings call that the retailer expects to administer 70 to 80% fewer vaccines in 2022 and 40 to 50% fewer tests. So it maintained its earlier forecast for adjusted earnings in 2022, which was lower than what analysts expected.
And in sports, India victorious in ODI series with 44-run second game win. Host India beat the West Indies by 44 runs in the second ODI in Ahmedabad. The victory gave India an unassailable 2-0 lead in the three-match series. Sent to bat, India led by half a century from Surya Kumar Yadav, who made 237 for 9 of 50 overs. And your Palm Beach weather, mostly sunny with a high near 73. North winds at 7 to 13 miles per hour with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. Then at night, a 20% chance of showers after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 62. Northeast winds 6 to 8 miles per hour. And in Fort Lauderdale, sunny with a high near 75 degrees. North winds at 10 to 14 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. At night, a 20% chance of showers after 2 a.m. Partly cloudy conditions with a low around 64. Northeast winds 8 to 11 miles per hour with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. And that was the news, entertainment, and sports with Sean Garrity. Be sure to stay tuned to this station for more news from around the world, locally, and the Caribbean.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner.
It's that time of year. It's tax time. Do you know where to get your taxes done? Don't worry. Blair's Management Tax and Accounting Services is the place for you. This is Nigel Blair. With over 26 years of experience in the tax and accounting field, we have what it takes to prepare your taxes the right way and to make sure you take advantages of all your tax deduction and all your tax credits and get you back the maximum amount of refunds possible. So don't delay. Call us today at 954-934-5700. That's 954-934-5700.
FM TV, the #1 internet station, presents One and One with TC Flexx every Friday at 3 p.m. with a special guest. This week's special guest is
Spear and I said I can't live him. Not to go to church, come and done up the blessing.
Come for the reason. Stay for the vibes. Live on FlexFM.online.
BMG Tax and Accounting Services. Whether you're a small business owner, a manager at a medium-sized corporation, or a self-employed freelancer, the team at BMG Tax and Accounting Services is here for you. We offer comprehensive bookkeeping and tax services designed to keep your finances in check. Keeping track of your finances takes a fair amount of time, energy, and patience, and you probably have a lot of other things on your plate. So don't struggle to keep up with all that number crunching and paperwork. Our bookkeeping services are designed to make your life easier so you can focus on what you do best. At BMG, we're dedicated to client satisfaction, and we are prepared to go the extra miles to earn your business and trust. We pride ourselves on attention to detail in all that we do, and we are ready to put our skills and knowledge to work for you. For more information about our services or to schedule a consultation,
see them lost, lost in illusion.
Hi Flexers, welcome to Lunch with TC, The Naked Truth, right here on FlexFM.online. Weekdays, Monday through Friday, between the hours of 12 and 2 p.m. Don't forget, it's The Naked Truth Talk Show, the show that brings the truth to the front line.
The following following program contains language and scenes that some viewers might find objectionable. Discretion in viewing is advised.
World Premiere Wednesdays. World Premiere.
This is a tribute to Sister Rita Marley. Oh, Jaja, 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 Jaja. Forces will fight, will be defeated. Black man unite, too long separated. Walk into light and do Jah will now. Just shining light, prophecy fulfill, yeah. To each his own. To each his own, to everything, there is a season. Rastafari knows everything, my friend. Aja, ooh, yes, Aja, Aja. Yes, I am, knows everything, my friend. Aja, ooh, yes. Jaja. Evil eyes, they penetrate high. Oh, bad looks, don't mean you hate I. Slippery road, can't show one down now. But every low, I'm Zion bound. Oh, want to everybody got to meet their Waterloo.
Everybody got to meet their Waterloo. The record that spin behind me, that simply means, say, yo, it's Reggae Month, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon and welcome to Lunch with TC, the Naked Truth. Of course, it is Reggae Month, Black History Month, and we are celebrating with all cylinders going. Yes, we spare no prisoners, ladies and gentlemen. Simply mean that we're taking no prisoners with us on this mission right here to let the world know that this is our culture and there's no legislation that you can pass or there's no law you can put in to say that we are not able or capable or we can't celebrate our culture. But what do them? And people are not easy at all. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome. Mr. 007, welcome. Zarp. Yes, man, that's Mr. Zarp, Tony. Mad love and respect to you. Newton Essa Graham, the whole family. I see you rolling in. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, tag, and share. My special guest today is none other than Mr. Warren Dunn from Clarendon, Mr. Leonard Bartley, a.k.a. Merciless. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be talking with him in a couple of minutes. But before we get to Merciless, let me remind you of a couple of things that's happening right here. That song you heard just now was our world premiere winner. Ladies and gentlemen, every Wednesday, we play 10 songs. And from those 10 songs, we allow you, the viewers, to choose which one you like the most. The one that you chooses, that's the one that makes our world premiere playlist. Here's what our world premiere playlist consists of. Every hour on the hour consistent rotation, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. So it is in good favor to the songs that you guys choose. And the artist, the songwriter, the engineer, everybody who work on the project get their props from that, ladies and gentlemen. One thing I can tell you, you can also go to all digital platform and that one is streaming there as well. It's called Ja Ja Ja. Yes Man by Liz Tomlinson. Congratulations once again. You guys have done a great job in the rendition, the reincarnation or the covering of Miss Rita Marley's song Ja Ja. I like it. I like it a whole lot, and I think that you guys, every week, have done a great job in choosing which song make the cut here. I couldn't do it myself. Hence why you guys are the one that has to pick it for real. I like it. I like it a whole lot. So hey, continue to send your songs to these email you see right here. It's flexfm@gmail or flexworldpremiere@gmail, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that's flexworldpremiere@gmail or flexfm@gmail. Whichever one you choose, it works best both ways, right? It's good when you have option. Even though we see some people that try to take away the options that we have, like they're leaving us with none, and they call it mandate, yeah, for real. But that's for another show and another time, for real. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason that we're gonna have today is gonna let you into the life of one of Jamaica's greatest artists that is still living, man, Merciless. Sometimes I think that our acts, our artists haven't got the true props that they deserve, ladies and gentlemen. The credit that should be given is not. And of course, I don't think that they're handling it pretty well in Jamaica, meaning the system, whatever governance system they have for the music fraternity in Jamaica, are not doing a great job in recognizing the talents in Jamaica and setting up shop where these artists can now say, you know, Jamaica have my back. Listen, you see this country, the United States, anywhere one of them artists go and things are happening, you know, they know who they can call, you know. And just to take a seat at the back and just let that person work on the behalf like a union for them, you know. Of course, we can do it too in Jamaica. Hence why we have this thing called Reggae Month. We have Salute Reggae Month, and we need to salute the greats, those who are here with us and those who have passed off. Because the ones who have passed off, or I like to call them the fallen soldiers, ladies and gentlemen, who actually stand up and, hey, listen, being an artist is not an easy thing, you know. You have to travel the world, you know. You remember back in the days when you listen to some of these shows, or you see the true life story of a particular artist that, you know, like Richie Valens and, you know, other artists have to travel to different countries to perform. And before you know it, on their way back, plane crash, bus turnover, big accident, all these things. Listen, this is why I call them fallen soldiers, because they're the one on the battlefield, ladies and gentlemen. Entertainment is therapy. Just in case you didn't know. You cannot get rid of entertainment. This world was built on entertainment. Remember when you first start reading the Bible, I remember going to Sunday school and first start reading the Bible. They say one of those angels was a musician. Was so melodic. You know what I mean? And that's the first thing you hear about the angels in heaven. So when I hear that and I look at what we have working with, you know, I'm saying to myself, well on there, enough angel down here, man, with those same melodic voices. Both male and female, for real. I just want our artists in Jamaica to start to take this business serious, in a sense. And I'm not saying that there are not artists there that don't take the business serious. But when I say serious, I mean look at the long term and not just what's in the present right now, the hype. Look at the long-term goal. You know what I mean? Bob Marley have a long-term goal. Those legendary guys from back then have long-term goal. Then when they pass off, the goal is still there, shining, because they left legacy. There was a long-term thing that they were looking at, not just for today. I have seen artists today, ladies and gentlemen, who deserve to be, the other day they were putting up a GoFundMe for Tiger, because Tiger was sick. An artist was in Jamaica rallying around trying to raise funds and so forth. Shouldn't have been. For real. It shouldn't have been. Tiger was once one of our #1 act out of Jamaica. You cannot have a Japan Splash and don't have a Tiger. You cannot have a major concert in the United States or England and don't have Tiger on it. For real. He was once one of our major acts. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, an accident leave the artist in a condition where he cannot perform 100% to his ability like he used to. That shouldn't have stopped the artist from living a life where if he got sick, he cannot find the proper health care because of finance. It shouldn't be. And this is what we see happening. Great talent. Who was reaping those corn though? The artists them a plant the corn But who was raiding the barn? Who reaped the royalties? Is it that their brothers, the producers, the road managers, the label, the record label that they signed with? Who did I raid the barn? These are just questions, ladies and gentlemen, for real. But again, this is why we have a platform like this, so we can educate each other, we can have the dialogue, and we can talk and have the discussion, ladies and gentlemen, of how we can correct or rewrite the wrong. You know what I mean? Ends while we're having this conversation today. Everyone that's online at this time, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. If you're watching us live on Facebook, welcome. If you're watching us live on FlexFM.online, you're at the right place at the right time. Thank you so very much and welcome. Just in case you didn't know, we're celebrating Reggae Month and, of course, Black History Month. And hey, when the two collide in a man, you talk about my little island. For real, it doesn't get any better than that. For me personally, you know what I mean? We'll say hi to, of course, Una Hall, Una Hall, bless up Una. And of course, Julia Harris, Cell Houses, welcome. It's good to have you here. The entire Adonai family, it's good to have you guys here. And everyone who is currently on Facebook, you can share. If you're on FlexFM.online, you can also share too as well. This will be going live on YouTube right after the show, because you don't know the copyright thing. If I should play a Merciless right now, they would want to block the whole show, so the viewers from YouTube wouldn't even get to enjoy the show. Hence why I ask you guys to go over to FlexFM.online if you're having any issues with the social media platform, because those guys on there censoring and tell a boy, it's negid, man. All right, so I'm going to drop a music video called Deportee from Merciless, ladies and gentlemen, and I want you guys to listen to the creativity of this artist that I'm about to interview in a couple of minutes right here. All right? The song is called Deportee. Hence, I remember when Buju Banton did a song called Things Change. No, this is a life hard. What make you never send some money come my yard? And watch your creativity. Merciless did a song called Deportee, and it has nothing. There was no word that was in Things Change, Deportee from Buju Banton. And Merciless did his song Deportee, and there's nothing in it, but they get the message across. That is creativity. That's what the artists from my island represent, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this.
Hold it! Well, I'm a born Jamaican. I'm a son of the soil. I love the sea, I love the sun, Lord, I love this land. You know why foreign get serious? Every man I get deport. Who used to drive Benz come back a race court? Serious? Immigration no ramping. God no mean not no much less your liquor stamp. Serious? Every man I get deport. I'll zip I tell him say me need the link for the boat. Serious? Donald Trump now ramp. I won't sweet home like the shit on the lamp. Hello mama. The boy them have me down a chrome. Say me broke the last so them a send me back home. Hold on for the 2 bills me send for Jerome. Tell on me when me reach down the boy need alone.
So walk to the bench.
Them seize it.
The house and the wall of you assets.
Them freeze it.
Walk to the Yankee girl.
She take the rest of me things them and gone. Mama me still can't believe it. Foreign serious. Every man I get deport. Who used to drive Benz come back a race court? Serious. Immigration no ramping. God no mean not no much less your liquor stamp.
How much money have? Where you go?
So you know say a Clarendon me a going. You can't do get the money till you reach here.
What you talk about, man? Come out of this, man. Where you come from?
Yeah?
Yeah, man. So now what? Come out of this, man.
Serious. Every man I get the port. I'll zip I tell him say me need the link for the boat. Serious. Donald Trump now ramp. A home sweet home like the shade.
So when they got the boy Jaffa.
Them say me broke a stoplight. Me did have a spliff deal when me about to light. And 10 years back me did broke a small fight. Plus me overstay me visa and me papers no right. Ask me cousin if me can't come catch pan the base. I know nothing me we cook and help clean up the place. Me know say a regular me promise him a thing. And I send it me spend it out in a muckle. Foreign serious. Every man I get the port. Who used to drive Benz come back a race court? Serious. Immigration no ramping. When God no mean not no much less your liquor stamp. Serious, every man a get the port. I'll slip I tell him 7 need the link for the boat. Serious, Donald Trump now ramp. I won't sweet home like the shit on the lamp. Oh me I go face the youth them pan the lane. Should have saved me money but me take it by gold chain. Me shame but I only myself me a fi blame. Anyway me tell myself I just a part of the game. When me sit down and I remember how much champagne me splash. Louis Vuitton suit and pocket full of cash. Every man a call me boss here at Jollof Flock. Now then send me back with one suit and clothes for me back. As me reach a airport me a junior gang truck. Welcome to Jamrock, foreign get serious. Every man a get the port. Who used to drive Benz come back a race court. Serious, immigration no ramping. Card no mean not no much less your liquor stamp. Serious, every man a get the port. I'll slip I tell him 7 need the link for the boat. Serious, Donald Trump now ramp. I won't sweet home like the shit. Foreign get serious. Every man a get the port. Who used to drive Benz come back a race court. Serious, immigration no ramping. Card no mean not no much less your liquor stamp. Serious, every man a get the port. I'll slip I tell him 7 need the link for the boat. Serious, Donald Trump now ramp. I won't sweet home like the shit on the lamp. Foreign serious.
Serious, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the man said foreign get serious, and that wasn't just now. That wasn't a song that was done years ago. Nah, for real. And I like the fact that the brother touched on the points that happens in real life, something that most of us can relate to, whether which side of the fence you're on. You're on the side of the giving or the receiving end. You know what I mean? For real. Boy, him cousin take him off for him coach because it's like him keep a promise him cause when him they are foreign. But let the truth be told. A lot of men and women out there live that story. For real. A lot of men and women out there have that testimony. That's why sometimes you must always remember back a yard because you don't know what can happen. You know what I mean? For real. Douglas Watt, good afternoon to you, my brother. It's good to have you here. Always a pleasure. You know what I mean? Up and running. Reptile Rock round here. I like it. Real tune from the Wardan, from Clarendon, man. Merciless. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be talking with him shortly. Now, let me explain something to you. I remember when Leonard Bartley first came on the scene, ladies and gentlemen. He was introduced to me by a producer. Yes. No, that producer used to produce not just Merciless, but Little Hero was one of the artists that the producer had. Lady Saw was another artist that the producer had. And if I'm judging correctly, an artist goes by the name of Action Fire. Yes. And I'm going back in the membrane here now. This is off the brain right now, off the top of my head. You know what I mean? And all those artists, ladies and gentlemen, definitely did shine. They did shine. And when I say they did shine, I can remember Action Fire, I can remember Merciless, Ladies Little Hero. You know what I mean? And this producer is a producer from out of nowhere, because at the time you have the big producer them like King Jammins, you have the big producer like you know what I mean, Bobby Digital, Steely and Clevey, and the list goes on with producer that's prominent, you know, Donovan Jermaine from Penthouse, and you have what's his name from Shocking Vibes, and those were the prominent label. So when Gaddafi from his label as an independent producer find these voices and bring them to the forefront, it was like a breath of fresh air, because as for someone in the dancehall like myself, ladies and gentlemen, who was a DJ, still is, and at the same time what we saw was we're looking forward to getting the rhythm from these labels, such as the Bobby Digital label, the Jammins label, I mean the Penthouse label, the Shocking Vibes label. And normally these labels have stablemates, such as you talk about Shocking Vibes and you're going to say Frisco Kid, Tanto Metro and Devante, Beanie Man, and the list goes on for Shocking Vibes. Then you go over to Penthouse, you'll have the Buju, the and just to name a few of the acts them. And when you go over to Steely and Cleaver label, you go over to Bobby Digital label, you go over to Jammins label, everyone have their signature artist. So you can know if a rhythm drop on a particular label, you can listen out for a particular artist to be on that track. Now sometimes the artists them go over, like them say, boy, Bobby a voice, everybody there Bobby. Stuff like that. However, ladies and gentlemen, when Gaddafi came out, you would say that it was an underdog producer, so to speak. But the talent was a breath of fresh air to the industry at the time. Because at that time, you have the Bounty, the Beanie, you have those that merge over from the 80s into the 90s, which you have people like Admiral Bailey still a create hits. You have Papa San still creating hits, Stitches creating hits. You have people like, of course, the giants, but then in the 80s, Ninja Man was one of them too, that you know, I'm going to give you a consistent hit in the 90s. You know what I mean? Professor Nuts, still relevant in the business. And these are artists who merge over from the 80s into the 90s, ladies and gentlemen. So now when you have the 90s artists, them like the Buju Banton, Terror Fabulous, you know what I mean, the Louis Culture, you have people like Mad Cobra. And these artists in the 90s, the Beanie, the Bounty, the Frisco Kid, and I can go on and name names, you know what I mean, that are creating these waves. It's like there were no room for newcomers unless these artists bring them in and introduce them. So when Gaddafi brought some singles to me as a young DJ, playing on a sound from the hometown that he was residing in at the time, which was Brayton, Portmore. And hearing these fresh sound, a lot of people thought that, all right, we just going to hear this for now, it's not really going to make mainstream, you know what I mean? It just going to underground. But to my surprise, ladies and gentlemen, these artists, I don't know what flavor or links that Gaddafi had, but whatever it is, he uses that and put these artists to the forefront, ladies and gentlemen. Little Hero, Action Fire, Merciless, Lady Saw, and before you know it, they become household name in Jamaica. Remember, you know, this is a producer, you know, who are not a part of the giants that is up there. So you would call him the underdog producer. These are artists that doesn't have the hits them out there. And I'm telling you, I remember the first time hearing Buccaneer. I thought I was listening to General Degree. Then Buccaneer take on a shape and a likings for himself and create that thing for himself. So he came out sounding like General Degree. Take on a likings for himself. I remember Cabra sounded so much like Ninja Man. Take on a likings for himself. Becomes a double platinum recording artist. Yes. I remember Buju Banton. I don't have to ask who Buju, Terror Fabulous, and a school of them sound like. Shabba. Take on a likings for himself. If you should talk with Rodney Price, aka Bounty Killer, he would tell you when he came out. Lord of mercy. What was the tone that he took to come to the forefront? But then it was something that the artists them used to use their favorite acts and sound like their acts with their own writing skills. Then midway through all of that, just take on a liking and shape for themselves that people start to recognize them for who they are. Now this is Bounty. You can hear a distinguished sound and know that this is Bounty. Beanie Man came out. I'm not sure if Beanie Man came out sounding like any artist, and this is just my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. To be honest with you, I can't recall saying that Beanie Man come out sounding like Admiral Bailey or coming out sounding like Professor Nuts or Stitch or Papa San. No, I really can't say. But there are many artists Zebra come out sounding like Tiger, and I can go on naming names of artists who come out sounding like another artist, get the recognition, and just run away with it. For some it worked, for some it didn't. For real. Now, it becomes a point where in Jamaica they start to say, boy, you're the father, me are the son, and it becomes a family thing. Now, if you know anything about the dancehall culture in Jamaica, the rivalry used to be sound system with, and I'm giving you a quick flashback here before we get into our special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Rivalry in our business, the reggae business, the dancehall business in Jamaica, used to be with sound system. The first artist I would know, to my recollection, ladies and gentlemen, was Prince Buster and this other guy here, where they were going at it via records. Okay, one of our listeners says, Beenie Man come out sounding like himself, and that is true. That's why I said I cannot remember if Beenie came out sounding like anybody. I think he came out sounding like himself and he started out at a very tender age. Ends why, you know what I mean, he grew into that. It's not like Bounty Killer them come out at a certain time and age, you know. However, ladies and gentlemen, the first rivalry with artists was Prince Buster and another artist back in the Scat time, when Prince Buster did a song and said, you don't store my belongings and give to your Chinaman. And then him come back and said, you pick me down, you lick me down, my bunks right back. What a hard man for that. And that was very entertaining. Very entertaining, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it was a musical rivalry. Then it removed, what replaces that now was the sound system, because Prince Buster had his own sound system at the time. Now, they're moving to the sound system era now, where artists used to perform live on different sound systems. So it's not bands anymore like the Byron Lee bands and the Weedy People bands and, you know what I mean, the Fab Five bands and stuff like that. No, we're talking about sound system now. Sound system now becomes the sound of the island. So now artists used to perform and show their artistry, their skills by toasting the mic, competing against another sound, and that other sound will bring some artists, this sound bring artists, and this is how the artists them used to go off. When that era was fading out, ladies and gentlemen, then comes the dub plate era. So these same artists will do dub plate now for these sound system. So instead of doing it live now, the DJs now are left with the task to skillfully play these songs to outplay the other sound. So now it moved from DJs now, and to be honest with you, DJs used to get paid to go out and perform on these sound system. So it's like every time there's a dance, it's like a dance last stage show. So it's like 2 for 1, to be honest with you. So now we take a look at where it is now. The dub plate replaces all of that. So it's 2 selector, 3 selector, depending on how much is with the sound, vying off against each other, spinning dub plates. So now we do need another place for the artists them now to showcase their talent, going at each other. So a promoter came up with a concept called Sting. So throughout the year, artists go at it via vinyl, and then they settle the argument at the end of the year, which is on Boxing Day, normally December 26th in Jamaica. And they will go at it. Whosoever, ladies and gentlemen, wins that, then that person, you don't know, have the bragging rights that are the man of the dancehall right now. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Merciless was a part of that syndicate of clashers. Most of his songs were directed. He didn't came around in the time when them walk around follow sound system and DJ. Maybe he was there, but maybe as a patron, not as an artist. But we'll find that out, so we don't have to if, but, nor, maybe. So, now we see a trend where every, listen, December, we don't know which two DJ going on, but throughout the year, we can tell based on what's going on with record sales coming out and stuff like that. And it was a good look, to be honest with you. It was a very good look. So with that being said, my people, we as the dancehall supporters look forward to this every year. So what we did, we add fuel to the fire. You have a set of fans that say, the artists them come out and do them thing, not with the intention to clash, but the fans now take it up and start to add fuel to this fire. Yo, Beanie do a bad tune. Yo, Bounty a idiot. Yo, Bounty have a better tune than Beanie. And that is what sparks this fuel, ladies and gentlemen. So the DJs them go harder. So it can be positive and it also can be negative, in a sense. All right. Now, let me look at this, guys. I'm hearing sound gumption. Gumption proper, me I hear sound. Here, turn the volume up. Or press the volume button and unmute it. So now, ladies and gentlemen, the longest rivalry in dancehall was between Bounty and Beanie. Them rival out the whole 90s, coming into the 2000s. Yes. And we have seen this been going on with Papa San Stitchy. We have seen it go on with Admiral Billy and a few and different DJs together, combine and clash and get the bragging rights and so forth. No, Sting has created Leng, the promoter has created a platform where artists can come and clash with each other, and they do that on a friendly notion, lyrically. Over the years, we have seen that change. It changes with the Mavado Bounty Killer saga. Now we have seen Sting wear Mavado Ninja Man, who is, I would like to call him Mr. Sting, to be honest with you, because a lot of artists come on Sting. I remember the clash with Ninja Man and Supercat. I remember the clash with Ninja Man and Shabba. I remember the clash with Ninja Man and many artists. Ninja Man and even the one, the one clash I saw that was a clash of clash, like a father-son clash, was Ninja and Cobra. I remember those. And those went on with fiery lyrics. It wasn't physical contact, ladies and gentlemen. However, these artists are passionate about what they do. So you may see them in the face, you may hear the curse word and so forth, but it was all in the fun and love of entertainment. Ends. Passion becomes twist into it. Feelings becomes hurt. When we saw Ninja Man versus Vybz Kartel, what happened? There was a whole lot of blows throwing. There was a whole lot of things going on, ladies and gentlemen. That was a shocker to the world, to the nation. And then dancehall have a stigma now. Could that be the reason why that platform is no longer, which is Sting? We have seen many other stuff, ladies and gentlemen, come up along the sideway, many other shows with clashes and so forth. And to be honest with you, it's not the same. I'm going to play a song from this artist, ladies and gentlemen. This is Merciless, and it's entitled A Letter to Mama. This is how creative this artist is. So I knew that if he would clash with any one of these artists, it would be competitive. I wanted to listen how Merciless, Mr. Leonard Barkley, composed this song here called Letter to Mama, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this carefully.
Hold it! I'm from behind the bars, me I write this. You see, even though me there in a prison, I feel like when Jesus Christ was risen. Hold it! One done! This is a letter to my mama. It's a letter to my mama. This is a letter to my mama. Hold it! Dear mama, are you last while and not this. Me just a check for save everything I had Chris. Anyway, you know the feds them hold me. Just show me never listen when you told me. 30 years see a gun that you no heard of. Me woulda get less time if I murder. Me tell them me never know the pin file down. So a 9 months me get 20 boil down. A federal prison so me have me whole room. Me read me Bible every day and watch cartoon. But me in a I do some heavy thinking. And when me come around me done. And from behind the bars, me I write this. You see, even though me there in a prison, I feel like when Jesus Christ was risen. Hold it, one done. This is a letter to my mama. It's a letter to my mama. This is a letter to my mama. Hold it. Dear mama, are you last while and not this? Me just a check for save everything I had Chris. Anyway, you know the feds them hold me. Just show me never listen when you told me. 30 years see a gun that you no heard of. Me woulda get less time if I murder. Me tell them me never know the pin file down. So a 9 months me get 20 boil down. A federal prison so me have me own room. Me read me Bible every day and watch cartoon. But me in a I do some heavy thinking. And when me come around me done. And from behind the bars, me I write this. You see, even though me there in a prison, I feel like when Jesus Christ was risen. Hold it, one done. This is a letter to my mama. It's a letter to my mama. This is a letter to my mama. Hold it. Dear mama, are you last while and not this? Me just a check for save everything I had Chris. Anyway, you know the feds them hold me. Just show me never listen when you told me. 30 years see a gun that you no heard of. Me woulda get less time if I murder. Me tell them me never know the pin file down. So a 9 months me get 20 boil down. A federal prison so me have me own room. Me read me Bible every day and watch cartoon. But me in a I do some heavy thinking. And when me come around me done.
No, you tell me if the artists are creative. You tell me if Merciless are creative, ladies and gentlemen. Well, and we have some clippings to show you with Sting when Ninja Man face off with Merciless, and also joining him on stage was Bounty Killer and Beanie Man. That was an epic Sting, ladies and gentlemen. It was nothing but lyrics for lyrics, and the crowd was such a fair crowd. All right, and I tell you, boy, it was off the chain. What I'm going to do real quick right here is take a quick break, get Merciless. I see that they're chiming in a little bit, so we're going to get our artists live inside the studio with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay with me. We'll be right back after this break right here on the only station that matters. Flexx TV, man. The only station to keep it real. 100. Play that, man. Hold it. Leonard
Merciless. Let no be mercy, me no get it back yet. This war when I dead. Again, so me give away me pity. Destroy your city. Check say a joke me a make.
CAR Caribbean Auto Resource, located at 5270B North State Road 7 in the city of North Lauderdale. We have a program built for tax time. Our program includes $500 minimum down payment, cash or trading. Qualifies after 30 days on the job. $1,600 minimum income. Units up to 13-year-old. Mileage up to 150,000. Yes, everyone's approved. That's Caribbean Auto Resource. Once again located at 5270B North State Road 7 in the city of North Lauderdale. You can contact us by phone at 954-399-3787 or 954-557-9907. Don't forget about our referral program. Refer a friend and earn from $50 up to $200. Yes, it's true. I ask these questions a lot of times, so if you have been wondering, yes, we finance people who don't have a driver's license. Beacon score does not matter. One of my dealer closed a deal on the 383 Beacon. Good credit, bad credit, any credit, you're approved. Don't ask me how they do it. Just know that it's done. It's Caribbean Auto Resource. Call them today and you'll be driving in minutes. It's time to stop dreaming and start driving.
Out of my dreams, into my car.
Hi, this is Roy Tenny Miller, and I invite you to join me for the next season of Tenny Miller Live on this station, Flexx FM. every Thursday evening between the hours of 6 and 8 p.m. Join me. Let's look at issues together and find answers. That's Tenny Miller Live, this and every Thursday afternoon between the hours of 6 and 8 p.m. Join me. Let me draw a long bench and talk.
Tune in to Christine's Closet, live every Thursday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. here on Flexx FM.
It's that time of year. It's tax time. Do you know where to get your taxes done? Don't worry. Blair's Management Tax and Accounting Services is the place for you. This is Nigel Blair. With over 26 years of experience in the tax and accounting field, we have what it takes to prepare your taxes the right way and to make sure you take advantages of all your tax deduction and all your tax credits and get you back the maximum amount of refunds possible. So don't delay. Call us today at 954-934-5700. That's 954-934-5700.
FM TV, the #1 internet station, presents 1 and 1 with TC Flexx every Friday at 3 p.m. with a special guest. This week's special guest is
Fear and I said I can't living. Not to go to church, come and done up the blessing.
Come for the reason. Stay for the vibes. Live on FlexFM.online.
The new show, The Truly Julie Experience. You can catch me every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Flexx FM Radio and also on our website at flexfm.online. That's www.flexxfm.online. Again, that's a Truly Julie Experience coming to you every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. You can catch us on all our social media at Flexx FM Radio and again on our website at flexfm.online.
She look me right in my eye and tell me she this a full time.
This is Nigel Blair from BMG Tax and Accounting Services. Whether you're a small business owner, a manager at a medium-sized corporation, or a self-employed freelancer, the team at BMG Tax and Accounting Services is here for you. We offer comprehensive bookkeeping and tax services designed to keep your finances in check. Keeping track of your finances takes a fair amount of time, energy, and patience, and you probably have a lot of other things on your plate. So don't struggle to keep up with all that number crunching and paperwork. Our bookkeeping services are designed to make your life easier so you can focus on what you do best. At BMG, we're dedicated to client satisfaction and we are prepared to go the extra miles to earn your business and trust. We pride ourselves on attention to detail in all that we do, and we're ready to put our skills and knowledge to work for you. For more information about our services or to schedule a consultation,
Yeah. I see them lost in illusion.
Hi Flexers, welcome to Lunch with TC, The Naked Truth, right here on FlexFM.online. Weekdays, Monday through Friday, between the hours of 12 and 2 p.m. Don't forget, it's The Naked Truth Talk Show, the show that brings the truth to the front line.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me, you're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings, but now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in the palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me win. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Of course, we do have our special guest on the phone lines right now, Mr. Merciless, Mr. Warren Dan from Clarendon, as they like to say. Every time somebody, if you say, yo, Merciless, nobody like them, I say, you mean Mr. Warren Dan? So it seems like Merciless is a war artist. I don't think so. I think the man is very creative in his artist skills. And here's why I say so. Him did say, a long time me a old gal is, me a the girl them gizada. You know what I mean? So it's like whatever it is to entertain and get the masses aroused, then Merciless knows how to find it. Remember, Letter to Mama, how creative was that? Talk about that. Let's drop the piece there again, A Letter to Mama, ladies and gentlemen, and listen to this real quick, because boy, me I tell you that Merciless here, honestly, talk about creative. This is what creativity is. And this is what it means to me. Listen to this. Let's drop the first line so everybody know what we are talking about. Welcome back. Lunch with TC. Watch this.
Hold it! I'm from behind the bars, me I write this. You see, even though me there in a prison, I feel like when Jesus Christ was risen. Hold it! One done. This is a letter to my mama. It's a letter to my mama. This is a letter to my mama. Hold it! Dear mama, are you last while and not this? Me just a check for save everything I had, Chris. Anyway, you know the feds them hold me. Just show me never listen what you told me. 30 years see a gun that you no heard of. Me woulda get less time if I murder. Me tell them me never know the pin file down. So a 9 months me get 20 wild down. A federal prison so me have me own room. Me read me Bible every day and watch cartoon. But me in a year I do some heavy thinking. And when me come around me done.
Yes, man. Listen, this brother, ladies and gentlemen, is on the top 10 #1 artists in Jamaica, and he stays on that. Even when he has been absent and not working for years, you can't take Leonard Bartley off it, because he put in the work. Ladies and gentlemen, on our phone lines right now, we're going to go to Mr. Merciless. You may know him as the Warren Dan from Clarendon. We'll find out why. Merciless, good afternoon, my brother. How are you?
Boom bang.
I think Merciless listening to the website, you know. My brother, can you hear me? Howdy.
Yo.
Yo. How are you, Mr. Bartley? Can you hear me? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try to get that call rerouted, as I said before, because we definitely have to get the voice of Mr. Leonard Bartley in on PBT today. All right, I think that's them calling, man. Good afternoon, Mr. Bartley. How are you?
Yo.
Howdy.
Battlefield crowdy. Wagwan.
I like it.
Yes,
I like it a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, Merciless, live and direct right here on Flexx TV. Merciless, good afternoon, my brother, and thank you so very much for taking our call. Thank you so very much for giving us the time to get into the life of Merciless. Now, Merciless,
yes, Papa.
What the listeners and myself would love to know, we're going to backtrack a little bit so those who don't know about Merciless can know about Merciless. So earlier I was talking about the eye, and I was saying that I am not sure if you came into the business from the time when artists used the toast mic, where you have one sound affiliated with about 5-10 artists. Were you in the business at that time?
Yeah, man. A long time we do this in our father. We used to do.
When you hear that beep, ladies and gentlemen, you know it's the connection in the island. Maybe my brother is in Clarendon. Why them call him the Warrington? You know what I mean? So they normally call him the Warrington from Clarendon. But I like the clarity. The clarity is nice. You can hear me, Merciless?
Yeah.
Yes, my brother.
The signal a drop. May I show you so we are going to dance long time from all 3-4 sound and string up, man.
So that's when you came to fall in love with this business called reggae dancer.
Yes, man. I hear still, because through my father did have one, my grandfather did have one, I think what you call it, a melodica,
Yes.
We used to play it and we would key them like a piano. That was music from a young youth, man.
Okay. So, Merciless, let me ask you this question.
We used to love DJ, we had follow sound, hear sound and play. Remember them time they had steel on in that tree.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Follow sound, hear sound and play wherever so.
Yes.
On a car. Sometimes we walk go there, the sound string up.
Okay.
And black up. Every walk we walk right.
So, I remember when I get the first 45, it was a 45 with probably 3 or 4 more artists, couple more artists on the same label. Now, there's a producer by the name of Gaddafi, was the one that introduced me to the eye in terms of the eye as a new act. So I can't say, well, I got a stereograph or I got a downbeat and I hear, Merciless, them, I just a youth named Merciless and them are going hard. You know what I mean? I remember when I get the first 45 from Gaddafi, and it was, a youth named Action Fire, Little Hero, yourself, and others. And I tell a boy, it was a breath of fresh air when this sound come now to the island. So with that being said, I can honestly say that when I heard it for the first time, I knew that these artists are going to be around for a while. For real. It's not just the regular Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, Capleton, Panhead, and those persons. So, Gaddafi. Yes, my brother. Yes, I. Yeah, so, Gaddafi, the producer, introduced me to some 45 with an artist named Action Fire, Merciless, Little Hero at the time. And I think he was doing some work with Lady Saw at the time.
Yeah, man. But we did a sing for Barrington Levy until one time we ended up on the roof with Dizzy King and Tony Curtis,
Okay. So,
then the break come now at 94, man, when we do Leno Mercy,
Yes.
You got that,
For Gaddafi.
Death in the arena rhythm and them thing there.
Ah. Okay. So, but with that being said now, 1994.
Yeah.
That's when the break came.
Yeah, me come out in the world at least a couple months after Bounty Killer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here's how the controversy go now. A lot of people used to hear Merciless, and like I would be at a record shop purchasing records, and a selector will come in and say, "Yo, you have the new Bounty Killer, lend out my Mercy. Me not get it back yet." And a man said, "No, I want youth name Merciless sing it on a Bounty." And I said, "No, man, about." So people now used to be confused with the sound. So what I think happened now, a lot of people would say that Merciless coming out sounding like Bounty Killer. But if it's couple months with what you're saying, that simply means both of you came in the business practically the same time.
Yes, man. A couple months after Bounty Killer arrived, man.
So it's not that you sound like Bounty Killer then?
You can't tell the difference of the voice them, you know.
Right. So that means you come sound like Bounty Killer. Both of them come sounding the same.
Me and Bounty have a true name, no one cares, but it's hard to tell the difference.
Yes. So let me ask you a question, Merciless, because you have been a great contributor to dancehall.
10 minutes are running there in a week, but nah, yeah.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Merciless? All right. Seems to have some technical, some audio issues here, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the people are working hard behind the scene. Merciless, can you hear me now?
You there?
Yes, man, I'm here, live and direct. Can you hear me?
Check. Microphone check.
I like that. Yes, man, I can hear you. Are you hearing me?
Microphone check.
All right, so here's what drop that video one more time, so we can start listening out. So you can hear me now, Merciless? All right, ladies and gentlemen, our engineer are working hard behind the scene here, and I'm quite sure they're working hard behind the scene in Jamaica too as well, to make sure that we get this proper connection right here. Let me see if we can get it properly right here. Merciless, you there? You can hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you back.
All right, my brother. So, with that being said, Merciless, that means in my perspective, hearing that you came out just a couple of months after Bounty Killer, that means you not come out with Bounty Killer voice then. Both of you come out basically the same time.
Yeah, basically the same time. Because me come out early 94 when Bounty Killer arrived, 93.
Yeah.
You see me?
Okay. So that's just a couple of months out. But then again, the fans out there now couldn't tell the difference between both of you. But nevertheless, both of you were definitely good co-workers in the business, so to speak.
Yeah, man, for a long while.
Okay.
Now we just toss them beef their side and just do some good music for the world and now, Papa.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
So, Merciless, all right. So, let's roll back to the last real sting that I know about. The last real sting.
There come a time where you have to just put certain things aside for the betterment of the business, you know, Papa.
And that show maturity, that show big manship, my brother. Big man thing that.
Yeah, man.
Love that.
Remember me have my own image, you know.
Yep. I know that was a settlement for the argument, but
yeah, remember say I'm not me, you know.
I know. Endless cycle to differentiate you from the killer.
Yes, man. But we are brother in our music scene, man. Not change.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this question, Merciless, because you have to live up to that name, Merciless. All right?
Yes,
No, we know that sting, the last real sting that I have seen and the world have seen was when you face off with Ninja Man.
Yeah.
And it was alleged that you used one stone kill 3 birds. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, as you may know, the audio in Jamaica, I'm not sure geographically where in Jamaica Merciless is at this time, but it keep reconnecting and so forth. So we'll just wait till him reconnect, because that's how the system is. All right, here we go. Yes, Merciless.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the last real sting when you face off with Ninja Man, the entire Jamaica was saying one stone killed 3 birds. And what happened is the clash was going on pretty well till you said, but I want clash with a junkie, send out bounty. And I quote.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because when me are foreign here, that a before sting. I mean, you pick you are and go away,
Oh, you pick it and leave?
Yeah. Here, bounty, I say. Nobody can kill him, daddy.
Oh.
At the time, bounty have Ninja Man as his father,
Yes.
So me said, Len, you can't right man and clash me with junkie. I have to send out bounty.
Yes. I tell you, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're actually seeing right now on stage is, clippings from that sting right there with Merciless, Bounty Killer, Beanie Man. And, it went down. It was very lyrical, very entertaining, and the masses got their money's worth when they came to this one. Merciless did put on a show, so does Bounty Beanie and Ninja Man. But, of course, you heard Merciless says that everything was all in the fun and the love of the business, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what we like. That's what the people came out to see. That's what they saw. That's what they got. And it was a good look. In all actuality, it was really a good look. Yes. Yes, my brother. So it was a good look. It was a good look, Merciless. I can tell you that much. And for the business, it was a good look for dancehall, because we have seen clashes where it get physical and people start to kick and box and turn. But you guys keep it professional, and I love that. I love that when I saw that.
Yeah, man. It was never that with we, man, because we just there to entertain the people, Papa.
Yes.
See, that's why some people they go wrong one time, them choke down Ninja Man over sting. Nobody never to like that,
Yes. That was true. The fans, they never entertained that one bit. I can't tell you that much. That was way too much for the fans.
You have to still remember Ninja Man and Foundation 19 too,
Yes. I see Yanni meet up several times, and you know what I mean?
Yes.
It was entertainment.
Yeah, that's professionalism. Last time me and Ninja Man clash up, they have to send for ready to Adam Sheriff the war,
I saw that. You had someone in the middle. I saw that. And that was a good look. And I like it. And you prevail in that clash. However, it was a good look for dancehall to show that two big men in the business can clash, and it's just it's all about entertainment.
Yes, man. Because you have to know what you have to put out there in the Papa. You have to just keep the thing professional.
So true.
So it's all about that,
So true, my brother.
But out there right now, man, I drop out some new stuff,
Yes.
Because we can't to say, boy, because the pandemic will come set the thing back away.
Yes.
But you have to just wear your mask and still move fast.
Wear your mask and still move fast. I like it. Let me ask you this question, though, Merciless. All right, so there was a lot of rumors that that Merciless really write much anymore. Merciless not really DJ a lot like he used to. And then all of a sudden, there was this video that went viral. It was called Boombox Friday. And you make an appearance there. And it was lyrics after lyrics after lyrics after lyrics. Tell me a little bit about the Boombox experience. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, we're here with Mr. Leonard Bartley, aka Merciless. Merciless, can you hear me?
I never get to hear that question there.
Okay, so the question is, we have seen 2022 in the heights of the pandemic. You have made an appearance at Boombox Friday, and it was lyrics after lyrics after lyrics after lyrics.
Yes, sir.
And we are hearing some new stuff. Now, is that being, should I take it that there's an album in the making, my brother?
Yes, my brother. We have enough songs to do an album, but we don't really want to show out too much things one time. No, I set out a little EP first.
Okay.
Until, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. Starting with Badman Phone Ring.
Badman Phone Ring.
Yeah, we just premiere the video now.
Yes.
You know, the week, yeah.
Okay.
So you know, Flex TV, I'm gonna be the first to have it.
I love that. I love
Yes,
that, my brother, for real. Now, we know that in Jamaica, the business kind of slowed down with the fact that the curfew hinder promoters from keeping a lot of shows that they normally would. What does Merciless do different to keep himself busy other than writing? All right, ladies and gentlemen, all right. Yes, Merciless. Did you hear the question?
You know, hear the question, you know, but we still there, man, I do a thing, man, but we're not really to go out as much, you know?
Yes.
I quarantine myself and just go and do some studio work, man.
Okay.
Because you know, see, 6 feet apart.
Yes. I tell you.
Social distancing, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, so I have to just live up to the protocol and just save ourselves, you know. Because this pandemic is rough, you know, Papa.
I tell you, and it's not just, it's global. So it's not like say, all right, global, we can't go take some show at Japan or we can't go take some show in the Caribbean or anything like that. It's a global lockdown. So we understand.
To run the risk the right now, still, you know, Papa.
Right. So I'm asking this question, Merciless, because we see where a lot of time dancehall have been, let me see, it's reconnecting. All right, cool, it's back. So we've seen Merciless.
The good tune them we didn't put out from back then, I still a carry and make we still a eat, you know.
So true.
But I'm sure now I keep, you see me?
So, ends why I tell artists, you know, continue to put, you know, good tune, and good tune will create a thing called legacy.
Yes, Papa.
That days and days after, people just can't forget the item.
Yes, man. Because we have to take it back the way it was, you know, brother. Because some of them will come here like a mash, they want to mash up the thing, you know.
That is so true.
Some of them money, as them have to look tune out there, and them want to just buy up the gun and them and 50 man and par around them something.
Oh my goodness.
Go down them road right now, Papa.
It dance all a bad stigma, my brother. Let me ask you this question.
Yes, man.
How do you feel about the newcomers, the new acts in the business that, you know, because we know when you came into the business, there was Professor Nuts, there was Stitch, there was Papa San, there was Admiral Bailey. Those artists, they passed the button on to you guys like you, Bounty Beanie, Buju Cabra. You know what I mean? And then you guys did your part, your due diligence, and take it up to these new kids on the block now, like the Skillibeng, the TG, and the Six, and all those guys. How do you feel they're angling? How do you think? Or how do you...
Right now, Papa.
Yeah.
We don't fight against nobody in our music, you know. We love every artist, you know.
Right.
I want the youth them to do. Just sing some good song.
Yes.
Hold up on your head.
Mm-hmm.
Buy land, build house.
Mm-hmm.
Take good care of the family.
Yeah.
And burn negativity, you see me?
Burn negativity.
Yes, man.
I like that. I like that. Born negativity. So So Merciless.
Yeah.
There is a feud that is going on right now in the business. When you were coming up in the business, how did you saw the female artists? Because I have spoken with several female artists in the business and them say the male dominate the business in such a way and now let them in. But now we see where a lot of female artists kick down the door and actually come in. Let me see, because a reboot. Yes, so we see a lot of...
say you still have ladies,
yes.
Remember say you have ladies, Queen Anne, Lady Mackerel.
Yes.
Mama Nancy.
Yes.
Lady G.
Yes.
You still have a whole heap of female artists out there with boss and not do them things here, still, man.
Yes. Now,
yeah.
You guys set a pace and set the bar where they say that I've seen clashes with female DJs before, and it's very entertaining. But when I look at what I hear going on in dancehall today, for you, a person who is in the business, how do you view it? The feud that's going on between Spice, Lady Saw, Tanya Stevens, Lady Mackerel, who is now Maca Diamond, and you know what I mean? How do you see it from your perspective as a legend in the business? Does it look like, do you see it as a good look?
I think you're right for the female, they might show some type of word on them one or the other still, but you know, I push no business in a dog fight.
You just cram up.
We love a little entertainment, but when them go too far with certain words that they might use now.
Yes.
We can't go tolerate that something there.
All right, and I totally agree with you. For me, lyrics, like I watch you guys did it, and you guys use lyrics, you guys use creativity and do it. I think that's the same method that they should use and just go at each other. You know what I mean? Use lyrics and creativity, but the personal thing, just keep it out of dancehall.
Yeah, just keep on a personal life out of dancehall.
Yeah.
And I really will cut it, you know?
I love that, man. So Mr. Bartley, I can...
It kind of entertaining for we too, you know?
Yeah.
People in the business, you know?
True.
But when you get too personal with them, man, them something there.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
Them take it too far. They gone too far. It gone way too far when it come on to the personal thing. So let me ask you this question now, Merciless, because we have seen where the shows them get cancelled because of curfew and all these things. We have seen where people now are taking it to the vinyl, the records, and depending now on the royalties, because you have done songs that will never stop playing, I can tell you that much. Now, in terms of like Mr. Bartley royalties and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you know, the whole copyright thing and the whole, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
All that. Are you currently handling that part of your business, or you have a team working with? You're publishing and stuff like that.
Breaking up.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes. In regards to your publishing and the copyrights and so forth and your royalty, it's freezing up again on the brother. Yes, Leonard. Can you hear me now? Hello? All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we wait on Mr. Bartley to be reconnected.
Yeah, me hear you now, Papa.
All right, cool. We are hearing you loud and clear now too. In regards to your publishing and your royalties and stuff like that, you control that aspect of your business, right?
Yes, man.
Okay. I just want to make sure that, because one of the things that I understand, a lot of great artists out there, some great hits that they have done that stay on the rotation in foreign countries, they are not seeing the royalties from it they're not getting the publishing rights from it and stuff like that. So I want to make sure, say.
Would you done set up our thing from in the early part, man?
That me love.
Because I don't only want to just make music, you have to understand the business side of it too, you know.
True. That is so true. No, one.
So
Go ahead, Merciless. Can you hear me? All right, ladies and gentlemen, as breaking up here and there, artists should have pension funds within the industry. Okay. I believe that too. Let me see if we can reconnect back with the legend. Merciless? Yes.
Yes, my general.
Yes. I believe that too. Let me say this now. So the people online are saying that Merciless, it's alleged that faced with I'm gonna read some comments that's coming in online.
Yeah.
All right. So a lot of people are reaching out to the eye saying maximum respect. Yeah, them artists for real.
Come on, give thanks, man.
Since I know one person says, since I know Merciless in Clashes, what was your name in the beginning? Was it always Merciless?
No, before I was Sugar Demos, you know.
Start
out as Sugar Demos, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Most of my memories of you surrounding Clashes bring back before Clashes records are performing appearance. You dear Merciless?
When I come out with the tune and them, they know when I see it, you know.
Yeah.
You hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah. I tell you, when I come out with the tune and them, they know when I see it. When the arrows and I do a dub one day, and Super Big will come in and say, our man for the know to Mercy and name Sugar Demos. And Merciless if you name my youth. And from that, the name just stick on with us work with it, you know?
Oh, okay. All right, so another comment coming and it says here, Merciless, it's alleged that you're faced with drinking heavily. Is any facts to that?
No, sir, cause you know there come a time that limitation and moderation to everything what you do, you know.
True.
Cause I can tell you, they will smoke weed and them something again, you know.
Okay. All right, so let me go to another platform here, and we're getting questions from many different platforms here that we're streaming simultaneously on right now. The tune Letter to Mama, was that a true story or just the creativity of you, the artist, Merciless? All right. So can you hear me?
Papa.
Yeah, let me drop that question again. The tune Letter to Mama, was that a true story or just creativity from the artist Merciless?
No, man, that's a true story, man.
That was a true story.
Yeah.
This is why we rate the artist, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, because you can take a true story and turn it into something that many can relate to. I like it. I like it a lot.
Sometimes we have just one little vibes and we take a little one sip every now and then, yes, but not like first time.
Yes.
You see me? Because you have limitation to everything, my brother.
I love that. There is.
Yeah.
So it was.
We're not going to lie about that.
Right.
Yeah, but we cut out them something they want.
And I want to tell you, that is another hit that is going to stay with the masses them for days, because honestly, that was creatively done. I wish.
Yes, man.
And then not only that, you did a follow-up with a part 2 where that is concerned too.
Yeah, man, the reply.
The reply, right.
Yeah, that's when Mama right me back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I.
So, for us here, following the journey of Merciless, it's fair to say that the break came through Gaddafi, the producer, right?
Yeah, man, most definitely.
How is the relationship with you and Gaddafi at this moment?
Good same way, man. A brother thing, you know. But Gaddafi not really do no production right now.
Yeah.
But
ladies and gentlemen, as the call has been rerouted and redirected and reconnecting. Merciless, you there?
yeah, man, we are here back, you know.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Gaddafi now do the producing right now.
No, I'm not really do no production right now. Gaddafi there in California do some different something.
Okay.
But we talk almost every day still, man.
See there, love that.
Yeah, because Gaddafi see me and
I believe in you.
put out my first big show. Yeah, man. Them time that we never have no studio for ourselves or nothing. Gaddafi I come a penthouse. I walk with him 24 shock. And see me and my brethren from Clarendon. Because him did know my brethren before me, you know.
Yeah.
So the first time when Gaddafi hear me DJ, at same time him go book the studio time and we just shut off with Mercy, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. Then come God alone with me action for you. You know enough more tune follow that.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Man, and
so you can't forget where things start from, you know, Papa.
True that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question, Merciless. Someone online says, and this is Slash Roland, aka Schoolers. He says, Merciless, if you have to do over music, would you do it any way different?
Yeah, man, because right now, we have made change up with style of DJ, you know. We can't go sound like when one time I'm more tired of just advance by your style and your pattern and your lyrics, them, you know. Create some different melody and them thing there, you see me?
Yeah.
We keep the thing up to date and current, you know, Papa.
Okay. Love that.
Yeah.
Another question coming from the online masses. Merciless.
So this is like a reinvention, you see me?
A reinvention, a reincarnation of the great.
Yeah.
Here's another question. Merciless, are you satisfied with all your achievement? Are you yet to achieve your goals in music? If not, what would you hope to achieve?
Well, right now, as you can put it this way, you know, we just give thanks to every little thing we happen from then till now, still enough, Father.
True.
But we know better days are coming, you see me?
Yes.
Because we don't believe in a God, you know, every believer is a doubt. We know there is a true and living Almighty Creator. We give with the talent and the health and the strength and the willpower to go out there and do more greatness, you see me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
So enough more things left out there to achieve that.
I love that.
So all we have to do is just put your shoulder to the wheel and just work towards it, you know.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just...
out there for every man. Right now, to put it this way, yeah, the cake big in all special crumbs may get already, you know.
Crumbs.
Yeah, crumbs. Crumbs. We'll be satisfied.
Yes. I like the humility. The man is very humble when it comes on to the business. The man says that crumbs him get and him satisfied. I like that.
Yes, I.
Say man looking for the slice. No.
Because we can't have your eyes for other people's achievements. You have to work towards your own. You see me?
Yes. Let me ask you another question. This one is coming from Kodja Barnett. He says, how has the music industry treat you as an artist? Are you getting shows, etc.?
Yeah, man, just since the pandemic come in, you know, we don't really have to know what for sure. But more time, we put on some little event ourselves, you know.
Okay.
Same way, same if we keep the thing going, you see me?
Yes.
I want to know when this pandemic can go over, so we just have to fling out some song.
To keep relevant.
Yes, Papa.
Okay, I love that. Coach, I hope that answer your question, my brother. And I hope that answer your question, Slash Roland. And all those who are shooting questions. Don't forget, we have here Mr. Merciless, all right? And he have us at his mercy. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, keep those questions coming in. Don't forget, I want to remind you.
Yeah, man, we still do some shows and thing, man, but them now got big like Sting.
Yes.
And them show there, you know.
Okay.
Mostly some country area. Cause if you notice all the whole of the club them or something in that town, not really a go on of them. You see me?
True
But
that.
we have some bush up and some bush we go go sing with people longing to sing it, man.
That is true.
Yeah, man.
So we know how hard.
Still a voice up enough dub plate all them something there.
Yes.
Because if you notice, most of the sound them we are clash nowadays are online clash them are doing, you know.
Yeah, everything online now.
Yeah.
From record sales to sound clash, people soon start the clubbing online now. Dress up and stay at them yard and log on.
Yeah, man.
May sound funny.
Yeah, man. No, man, I'm not a reality, man.
So here's another question, and this is a very important question now, Merciless. Merciless.
Yes, sir.
God forbid if something should happen to an artist, does the Jamaican government set up some form of protection for artists experience health crisis, stuff like that, etc.?
No, not that I know of.
Okay. That would have to come personal from each individual artist, have to set up that personal for themselves.
Yeah, so like when I see something that happened to Tiger over there, yeah?
Yes.
And the Bounty Killer Foundation, them fix up a thing for him.
Wow.
You see me?
So this
we
means
don't have no government to get involved in that.
Wow. So with that being said, artists come together and rally for artists. That means artists rally for artists then. If the Bounty Killer Foundation come together and put up something.
Yeah, because we as artists, artists have to dead if you want another just in case of anything, you know, Papa.
True that.
Because without the loving of the business, it can't work out, you know.
Man, I'm telling you. And I'm happy that you guys do the due diligence and rally around the artists, you know what I mean?
Yes, Papa, man. We have to do that, man, because you never know what happened to you.
True that.
Sometimes the people where you pass and your way up and them you pass and you come back down, you know.
Ah, so true.
So you have to help others along the way.
That is so true, my brother.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this question, because we know that no, you guys know that the government not doing much where that is concerned. Is it possible that you guys can come together and have a sit down where and have a dialogue to talk about, you know, this that happened to Tiger is an eye opener, and say we need to put our heads together and
yeah, man. Me one artist where we see it as very, very, very important aspect that you're touching on, Papa.
Yes.
Yeah, we as the man them and the business and the woman them have to come together and set up a foundation for all artists. You see me?
Yes. And I strongly believe that that's something that the items can come together and have a sit down and a dialogue on, where when you just create a body and have some reputable persons to govern it and have funds coming in just for reasons of such, because it can happen to any artist, you know what I mean?
Anybody, man. You see, but it's true. We as artists in the music fraternity, you know, everybody think like how we think, you know, Papa.
True that. That is so true.
Yeah.
And I really believe that.
You as an individual now.
Yeah.
Also.
True. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, we're talking with Merciless, aka the man himself, Mr. Leonard Balde. The man that give you a hit like long time we are all gallus. You know what I mean? And I tell you, Mama Cooking. The catalog is so huge. We are the girl them Gizada. Hey, that's my anthem though, you know, for real. No, a lot of people don't even understand when that song dropped and I'm playing that song. I remember one time I was in Canada and I played that song. Some people asked me, what is Gizada?
They would want to come make a big order. Yeah.
For real, but you know what? definitely have done your part, Merciless, by providing quality entertainment for us, not only as DJs but also as patrons that come out as fans, you know what I mean, and support the movement. How do you feel about a Merciless clothing line? Yes, my brother, can you hear me?
Yeah, I love all genre music, but I do all soca music too, you know, Papa.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I
So,
hear,
it don't stop you, so.
I hear something new from the cat that's coming out in the catalog, like it's have a little R&B thing to it, and I like it.
Yes,
Yes, I like it. So what about the merch now, Merciless? Can we look forward to some merch from Merciless, like the Merciless hat, the Merciless T-shirt, the Merciless sweatpants, and so forth for 2022?
Yes, man, all of them things that we have set up, man.
Ah, I like that. So it's a 2022, a Merciless.com coming soon.
Yes, man, you have Warrior_Merciless, you know.
Okay.
So you can find it by
Yes. So we can find you on those things. So ladies and gentlemen, look out soon for the Warhead clothing line. The Warhead merch, the Merciless merchandise coming soon, so you can go online and purchase your order. Because I like it when, you know what I mean, we have artists that we love, but some of us as fans, we really want to have a piece of the artist. So even if we have a Merciless hat, a Merciless glasses, a Merciless t-shirt, you know what I mean, Merciless?
True, man.
Yeah, man. So, food for thought, something that we can all look forward to in this era, especially in this time when the whole thing are reset right now.
Yes, brother.
You know what I mean?
Well, structure the thing right and proper, man, and go there, man. You see me?
I love that. Because you're not just only mine, you know. And I'm looking online and how the people are right. People are saying you're getting a lot, you're getting the support from the fans, you know, from higher levels. You know, you are one of my favorite artists. You're very talented. Keep up the good work. The journey never stops. Blessings. So these are the comments.
Respect every time, brother, and big up all of my fans them out there, man. Without to know means nothing, you know.
That is so true. For a lot of artists don't know that, you know.
Regardless of how the fans them ask question on certain thing.
Yes.
Me like constructive criticism.
Yes. I love that. So do I, my brother.
Yeah.
And you know what? A lot of artists don't do that in a Merciless. A lot of artists take it personal. But me like...
No, because you have to remember some people out in the world that care for you too as an artist, and some of them not even ever meet with you face to face, you know. Because of the great works where you put out in the world, you know, Papa. So,
yes.
And the fans them do it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I love that. My brother, I can't tell you this much. I know that you have a lot more to give. And you know, the masses can look forward to a lot more hits.
Yeah, man, yeah. Enough more thing we have to come with, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Warrington from Clarendon, Merciless, live and direct right here. One of my favorite songs is entitled Let Them Have It. Every sound man. I think when you talk about dub from Merciless, every soul man that I know, local and international, have that a spin many different way in their box.
Yes, sir.
And that's what I like about your style of writing and your delivery, my brother. It's like I am sitting listening to you and it's like I can visualize it.
Yes, sir.
You know, so
I appreciate that, man. Give thanks.
Your presentation and your delivery is what we call entertainment. I like it. Very much professional, man. Professionally done.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, man.
So currently right now, Merciless, before I let you go, currently right now you are in the process of doing an EP. You're about to drop an EP very soon?
Yeah, very soon.
Okay. And we can look forward to the video.
Yeah.
dropping?
Probably by now to tomorrow you can look for the video.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So simply mean, ladies and gentlemen, while the pandemic going on, Merciless don't just sit still. This brother is putting in the work, taking the time and putting in the work. I love that.
Remember, we not get no young guy, you know.
True.
Yeah, so we have to just make sure that you just keep up your standard and just put in work.
I love that. There was, let me ask this question. I'm not sure if you know of it, but there was a music federation in Jamaica that was governing the business of entertainment for artists. So therefore, in terms of bookings and royalties and so forth, is that still in existence? Is it still up and running?
Oh, you're talking about
the Jamaica music? Yes. Yes.
You have some other entities that come in like Jams and what another one them name there? J-Cap and them something there, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, here.
So they're actively they're active, they're still active, or?
Yeah man, them recently them come about, man.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But we did giant PRS them from a long time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So
I think them set up, isn't it?
Yes. Merciless, before I let you go, real quick, what is the message that you would have for the up and coming artists that's want the break in the business right now, based on your journey and experience? How would you advise these up and coming artists?
Like I said, just utilize the talent well. Try and find the best of music them for sing. Love one another. And don't come by, you know, hold up a gun for kill off with no black brother and sister them.
I couldn't
have cherish that.
I couldn't have said that any better, my brother. I love that. What a great note to leave us on. Can you give our listeners them a sneak peek of the video that's going to be dropping soon? A couple lines from that song, my brother. Could you give us a sneak peek of that?
Well, Tyrone cannot call my iPhone. Nor Jerry cannot call my BlackBerry. Just leave that to Tamara, Dawn, and Sherry. Kim Kardashian or Halle Berry. Cause when bad man phone ring, y'all alone a call me. Now use my minutes to call no guy. Now read no sex book. Me no watch blue movie. Cause when bad man texts her, she replies. Them no talk to woman, them only talk to men. If a pure man a call you, you need a wife.
I can't take it. Looking forward to that one dropping shortly, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, Merciless.
Yeah, man, coming shortly from the great Leonard Bartley. I just respect our manners every time, my brother.
Every time, man.
And thanks for having us on the station, you know? It's always a pleasure, man.
I love the fact that you guys are still active in the business, because I tell you, right now the business has been holding up by the pillars of some greats like you.
Yeah, man, they don't know where the column them in this, Papa.
I
want to dance all corner post, you know.
Love it. Yo, listen. Yeah. You can't reason with Merciless and keep a straight face. I swear to you. If you do that, something wrong with you.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Martin.
So there, man, and thing, you know?
Yeah, man.
Jumping nice through there and go mash up some work and thing.
My brother, continue with the great rate. The journey continues. The work, me know your work ethics is all the way through the roof. And we know so we're going to look forward to when that EP they drop. A madness.
Yes, my brother.
Love and respect, my brother.
Respect to all of the fans them and everybody out there in the music land, and just big up there themselves, Rasta.
Mad love and respect.
Big up the whole Flexx FM family, see?
Mad love and respect, Merciless.
Alright, blessings, my brother. Jah guide and protect.
Cool. Every time.
Respect.
Yeah. I would say mad love and respect, ladies and gentlemen, to not only Merciless, But Saki, love and respect, my brother. Mad love and respect. Thank you so very much. That's one of the road manager for Leonard Bartley, aka Merciless. I want to say maximum respect to my brother from another mother, Banky. That's Banky, ladies and gentlemen. Mad love and respect to you, Banky. World of hug, my brother. Tell you the truth, it wouldn't be possible without you. You know what I mean? And I tell you this: when you have brothers who look out for you, if you have a brother like Banky, like my brother, you have a brother. I tell you that much. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, tomorrow we'll be speaking with none other than Maka Diamond. Yes. So you don't know Miss Die, woy. And bun him, take man pan him, take the car and land and so many more hits. A lot of you didn't even know that was Lady Mackerel. But if you didn't, and you're speculating, then tomorrow at 3 p.m., you will know more about Maka Diamond. The lady that there's some things about Maka Diamond that many of you didn't know. Tomorrow, you'll find out. For real. Join me here tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, for Flex Fridays when we do talk with Maka Diamond, all right? No, my family online, I can't tell you how much I love them. Mad love and mad respect to them, for real. Merciless, ladies and gentlemen, has paid his dues when it come on to dancehall. And you cannot say dancehall legends and do not call Merciless name. As you rightfully hear him said, that he said he's one of the cornerstone of dancehall. And of course, the hard work and time that Merciless invests in a dancehall earn him that credential, earn him that right to say that he is respectfully one of the cornerstone of dancehall. Yes, man, for real. You can't say dancehall and don't add Merciless name to the catalog. Mad love and mad respect. The brother consistently working, the brother consistently doing what he knows best and what he knows how to do is to entertain. And I'm liking the fact that not just love the fact that he's an entertainer, but he also understands the business of entertainment. You know, he's a family man, and of course he's a friend to many out there. Loyal to the business. Mad love, mad respect. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. I'm going to show you clippings of this Deporty song. I love that song, you know. I don't know why. I just love that song, yeah, for real. And the Deporty, when you listen to the lyrics in it, ladies and gentlemen, then you know why I just love that song, yeah. It was well done, for real. So thanks again. I want to thank my producer and of course everybody who is here working hard on this show. I want to thank the people that works hard behind the scene and to make this show possible right here. Lunch with TC, Monday through Friday, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, most importantly, thank you, our viewers, our flexers out there. I love you guys. All right? Now, don't forget, a great show coming up where Black history is concerned. And when we talk about Black history, we may take it to the motherland, ladies and gentlemen. But when we say the motherland, we are talking about Jamaica. And that's what we call the motherland for me. So we're going to show you a little documentary on Jamaica. And of course, the whole thing where religion, politics, and entertainment combine together to give you what we have right now. Jamaica, the land we love. We'll see you tomorrow. But then again, go over to flexfm.online and pray the documentary that we have coming up for Black History Reggae Month. Don't forget, coming up at 6 o'clock here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Tenny Miller with Tenny Miller Live. That you can't miss. I get to hear say, they are trying to turn Portmore, listen, that reside in St. Catherine, to separate it from St. Catherine and give it the 15 parish title. Jamaica don't need a 15 parish. Portmore need a hospital before it even become a parish. In my opinion, Mr. Tenny Miller, I really do think that Portmore should become the third city. That should be considered. It should be the third city instead of a parish. Ask the mayors them to think about that instead of trying to turn it into another parish. All right? And if you have those rights and those credentials to make more parishes, look into cities. Portmore that best well serve as a city, the third city of Jamaica. An island like Jamaica only have 2 cities, one in Cornwall, one in Surrey, so on to Middlesex. Let Portmore be the 3rd city that relies in the middle. You feel what I say? And again, that's just my opinion. That's what we do here. But then again, Tenny Miller can explain it best later at 6 o'clock right here on Tenny Miller Live. In which follow is Christine's Closet at 8 o'clock. Yeah, half a day have to see that. Some breeder things will come out of that the closet there. Yo, anything, hey, listen what I do. Sometimes your day can get busy. Yes, I understand. But here with me though, why that show they don't miss me? I set my alarm 2 minutes to 8. And when it ring, I just go to the website on my phone and just boom. Can I make sure I create a home page on my phone with FlexFM.online, you know. And I just boom. I'm just go to Facebook. Any one of them I just go to and watch this. So Christine Classic comes up at 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around for that. It's Black History Month. It's also Reggae Month. Hey, guess what? Jamaican people, let's be patriotic at this time of the year. Alright? Wear your flag, wear your colors, represent. Chat your language. Chat some patois. Me gone in my yard. Me love you now. Watch that video now.
Hold it! Well, I'm a born Jamaican. I'm a son of the soil. I love the sea. I love the sun. Lord, I love this land. You know why foreign get serious? Every man a get the boat. Who used to drive Benz come back a race boat? Serious? Immigration no ramping. Card no mean not no much less your liquor stamp. Serious? Every man a get the boat. I'll sip I tell him say me need the link for the boat. Serious? Donald Trump now ramp. I won't sweet home like the shit on the lamp. Hello mama. The boy them have me down a chrome. Say me broke the last so them a send me back home. Hold on for the 2 bills me send for Jerome. Tell on me when me reach down the boy need alone.
So walk to the bench.
Them seize it.
The house and the wall of your assets.
Them freeze it.
Walk to the Yankee girl.
She take the rest of me things them and gone. Mama me still can't believe it. Foreign serious. Every man a get the port. Who used to drive Benz come back a race boat? Serious. Immigration no ramping. Card no mean not no much less your liquor stamp.
How much money have? Where you go?
So you know say a Clarendon there going. You can't do get the money till you reach here.
Now we are talking about man. Come out of this man. Where you come from?
Everything I want. Yeah? Yeah man. So now what?
Come out of this man.
Serious. Every man a get the boat. I'll sip I tell him say me need the link for the boat. Serious? Donald Trump now ramp. A home sweet home like the shade.
So whenever the boy jaffa.
Them say me broke a stoplight. Me did have a spliff deal when me about me light. And 10 years back me did broke a small fight. Plus me overstay me visa and me papers no right. Ask me cousin if me can't come catch pan the base. I know nothing me we cook and help clean up the place. Me know say a regular me promise him a thing. And I said it, me spend it out in a muggling. Foreign serious, every man a get the boat. Who used to drive Benz come back a race boat? Serious, immigration no ramping. Card no mean not no much less your liquor stamp. Serious, every man a get the boat. I'll sip I tell him say me need the link for the boat. Serious, Donald Trump now ramp. A home sweet home like the shit on the lamp. Oh me a go face the youth them on the lane. Should have saved me money but me take it by gold chain. Me shame but I only myself me have to blame. Anyway me tell myself I just a part of the game. When me sit down and I remember how much champagne me splash. Louis Vuitton suit and pocket full of cash. Every man a call me boss here at Jollof Flock. Now then send me back with one suit and clothes for me back. As me reach a airport me a junior gang truck. Welcome to Jamrock. Foreign get serious. Every man a get the port. Who used to drive Benz come back a race boat? Serious. Immigration no ramping. Card no mean not no much less your liquor stamp. Serious. Every man a get the port. I'll sip I tell him say me need the link for the boat. Serious. Donald Trump now ramp. A home sweet home like the shade. Foreign get serious. every man I get the port. Who used to drive Benz come back a race boat? Serious, immigration no ramp. Green card no mean not no much less your liquor stamp. Serious, every man I get the port. I'll sip I tell him say me need the link for the boat. Serious, Donald Trump now ramp. I won't sweet home like the shit and the lamb. Hold it! From behind the bars me I write this. You see even though me there in a prison, I feel like when Jesus Christ was risen. Hold it! One done. This is a letter to my mama. It's a letter to my mama. This is a letter to my mama. Hold it! Dear mama, are your last while and not this? Me just a check for save everything I had, Chris. Anyway, you know the feds them hold me. Just show me never listen what you told me. 30 years see a gun that you no heard of. Me woulda get less time if I murder. Me tell them me never know the pin file down. So a 9 months me get when the boil down. A federal prison so me have me own room. Me read me Bible every day and watch cartoon. But me in a year I do some heavy thinking. And when me come around me done. You know. When me mad me let her spark, me skin like the bloody dark. How them boy a move to me like so them a shot. And all of me not talk, bigger thing they have in back. I gamble with them like a skylark. The shit don't let me rot, just move out of me path. I make sure left some man fi clean up the aftermath. Pick them down with Chris a lot, stick it in the back. And the wrong man don't come across the the other day some boy diss me, one box me but he miss me. One take me little catty purse. Oh Lord God me wish me, shot a day fi dish me. Matic pan cock fi make it curse. One of them try fish me, that me look like them horrendous. Now the boy them get tipsy, go straight like gypsy. When me go buck them pa me turn. Out of the matic, let them have it. Pop off the 3-star ratchet, let them have it. If it's even my bicycle sprocket, let them have it. All up a knife in your pocket, let them have it. Shut them in and make we mash it. Let them have it. Not even my doctor can patch it. Let them have it. Siren, then hear me not go watch it. Let them have it. Tie them up in and then carry make we guess it. Let them have it. Damn it. The other day me not the club and listen to rubber dub and go tap on a little man shoes. Me take rug and all a ropes and fi water fi scrub and him still wet me up with them boots. Him friend of bad blood in a me chest, them go shop them boy I want blow me fuse. War a sitting when me love so me send fi two grub by now them must get the news. Them under them chin, let them have it. Use all a mackerel tin, let them have it. Batman no laugh or grin, let them have it. Gunshot a back in a them kin, let them have it. None of them is shot and a fin, let them have it. If you see my small command pin, let them have it. Dump them with a full rubbish bin, let them have it. In a them blood them a go swim, let them have it. Now yo, so me look simple, then go think say me a fool. Easy me a easy when you don't see me a fool. Them ask about that, never know how we rule. From borderline go straight back to the school. Boy, this and a fi pass, you go run and tool. And you a Batman like me, them on schedule. And all up and a talk, I never know we so cool. I cry, bitch, them find your friend and I say school. Me not go back off of me talk. Let them have it. Fly down on them like a heart. Let them have it. We ain't scared to ride in a the dark. Let them have it. Rip up them body like a shark. Let them have it. When you hear them new dog bark. Let them have it. Unidentified body in the park. Let them have it. If we put them up on New York. Let them have it. Infrared in a them head a left a mark. Let them have it. Jam it if you have your automatic. Let them have it. Pop off your 3-star ratchet. Let them have it. If it's even my bicycle sprocket. Let them have it. All of that knife in your pocket. Let them have it. Push up them head and make we mash it. Let them have it. Not even my doctor can patch it. Let them have it. Siren then hear me not go watch it. Let them have it. Tie them up in a them car and we gas it. Let them have it. They have nothing. Kick them under them chin. Let them have it. Use all a mackerel tin. Let them have it. Batman no laugh or grin. Let them have it. Gunshot a bark in a them kin. Let them have it. None of them is shot and no pin. Let them have it. If it's a small command pin. Let them have it. Dump them with a full rubbish bin. Let them have it. In a them blood them a go swim. Let them have it. Hear me. A piece of war me a deal with, you know. Bomba clan.
People, all you know is that the last thing we kill for yourself. I'm the one that pick me. Well, I'm going to tell you something, pussy wall.
CAR, Caribbean Caribbean Auto Resource, located at 5270B North State Road 7 in the city of North Lauderdale. We have a program built for tax time. Our program includes $500 minimum down payment, cash or trade-in. Qualifies after 30 days on the job. $1,600 minimum income. Units up to 13-year-old. Mileage up to 150,000. Yes, everyone's approved. That's Caribbean Auto Resource. Once again located at 5270B North State Road 7 in the city of North Lauderdale. You can contact us by phone at 954-399-3787 or 954-557-9907. Don't forget about our referral program. Refer a friend and earn from $50 up to $200. Yes, it's true. I ask these questions a lot of times, so if you have been wondering, yes, we finance people who don't have a driver's license. Beacon score does not matter. One of my dealers closed a deal on the 383 Beacon. Good credit, bad credit, any credit, you're approved. Don't ask me how they do it. Just know that it's done. It's Caribbean Auto Resource. Call them today and you'll be driving in minutes. It's time to stop dreaming and start driving.
Out of my dreams, into my car.
XFM TV, the #1 internet station, presents One and One with TC Flexx every Friday at 3 p.m. with a special guest. This week's special guest is
Fear and I said I can't live him. Not to go to church, come and done up the blessing.
Comfort Reasoning. Stay for the vibes live on FlexFM.online.
Hi, this is Roy Tenny Miller, and I invite you to join me for the next season of Tenny Miller Live on this station, Flexx FM, every Thursday evening between the hours of 6 and 8 p.m. Join me, let's look at issues together and find answers. That's Tenny Miller Live, this and every Thursday afternoon between the hours of 6 and 8 p.m. Join me, let me draw a long bench and talk.